YouTube, this is VidHead85, and thank you so much for joining me for this episode of That Child-Free Guy. In this one, I will discuss why I am not anti-natalist, but I'm anti-pronatalism. So stick around to see why I have to split those hairs. So pronatalism, let me define anti-natalism and pronatalism first. Pronatalism is the philosophy that giving birth and population growth is a good thing. Rooted mostly in economics and systems, it keeps the world turning. Anti-natalism is saying that giving birth of any kind is wrong because it taxes the planet we have and thus is irresponsible. Now, I understand the environmental concerns, but it is also important to me as a spiritual person that we should be good stewards of this world's resources. Both of these are really wrong to me because they fail to cover something that I hold dear. I can't support anti-natalism because I don't agree with the basic premise that having kids under any circumstances is wrong. I'm a staunch believer in the right of the individual to make the most personal decisions about their lives in all ways that don't hurt other people. It is not about society, but the two that refuse to have children because they don't want to, and it is a personal decision. In the marriage cases of Red, Hale, and Turner, it wasn't about deadbeat dad's marriage or prisoner marriage, but about the fundamental right to marriage for individuals and how it interacts with society, not the other way around. But pronatalism doesn't get off that easy. It is a tree with a foundation of a woman's purpose that she may not feel is her own. It is not the purpose of a woman to simply have kids. One woman I watched a TED Talk on, her mother was a teacher and later a principal at a few different schools. Her funeral had people packed in like sardines and a line around the block waiting outside. She impacted so many people, and her status as a mother wasn't the sole focus. It has also a secondary root in seeing people as resources rather than people, and in a word, capitalism. Pronatalism looks at people as resources. It looks at kids as a further future retirement plan and caretakers. Someone who can do something for you when you're older. Those kids did not ask to be here, but it is nice when your kids can take care of you after raising them. But it is not always possible. Pronatalism looks on warmly at Marge and Hannah for raising kids that went to Ivy League schools, had kids of their own, and visit them all the way from Calgary and bring the grandkids on school holiday and call them every week. It doesn't look warmly on Bob and John, who have raised their kids and are now raising their 4 grandchildren when they thought they were gearing up for retirement. Why? Because their daughter Bobby got with some random guy that convinced her to drop out of college and run off and leave her kids with the dads. Neither does it look well upon Michelle and Jack, who have afforded their son the world and done the same, but this time he ruined a property that he lived at rent-free and cut both parents off because he has a bug in his ear named Lisa. Anything that looks at the rosy part of parenthood while disregarding the ugly truth is something that I cannot support. That is why I'm anti-pronatalism, but I cannot subscribe to anti-natalism. So thank you for spending your time with me, and I appreciate it so much. Please rate, comment, and subscribe for more goodies, and I will see you soon.